Welcome to Allie's Attic Show, where you never know what kind of surprise you're going to find in my attic. I'm your host, Allie, and today my surprise is a returning artist, which I love like you would not believe. She is originally from Pittsburgh. Now she's in Nashville, and she's amazing. Please say hello to Melanie Meriney. Hello, Melanie.
Hi.
How are
Hi
you?
again.
Yeah, hi again. How are you?
Doing really well. How are you?
I am awesome. I am awesome. You know what? So many things have happened since the last time we talked. And I interviewed Melanie just for everybody to know, and you can go check out the first interview I did with her on my YouTube channel. So tell me what has been happening. You released your first album in 2012. Then you released Up in Lights in 2017. Basically, Melanie, tell me your journey.
Yeah, I can't even remember kind of where we were the last time we talked, but I know basically I just grew up in Pittsburgh listening to country radio. My mom had it on all the time, and my dad just loved 80s rock music, and so he would teach me about the bands and play me songs in the car, and so really just grew up kind of around those influences. When I was in third grade, I went to Shania Twain concert. I fell in love with her. I just thought she had the coolest job, and I was like, I want to do that. Like, that's what I want to do. And so, as a third grader, my mom was like, okay, well, I guess we'll start you taking voice lessons from the church choir master. And so I started taking voice lessons. A couple of years later, I picked up guitar and started writing songs. And then Nashville was kind of just the end goal for that. And so when I got to apply for colleges, I really was just looking down here because I knew that this was ultimately where I wanted to be. So I ended up getting into Belmont University. I went there as an English and a songwriting major and kind of got my feet wet in the industry down here. Got to do that first album
Mm-hmm.
called All the Good Songs. And pretty much since then, just started really finding my sound and getting my stride when it comes to writing and everything. And 2017 was an awesome year because I got to release my EP Up in Lights, which I felt really tracked my progress as an artist and a writer. And then since then, I've gotten to play some really cool shows and got back in the studio. And I just in November released my newest single called Flame.
Yes, and it's so funny because we scheduled the interview and it was about Flame. And then I did the top 25 favorite indie artist songs of 2018 on Allie's Amplified Attic, and you were nominated. So I had to contact you and like, can I add it now because you've been nominated? So it was awesome, and it was it was fans that nominated it, so it was really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Now I just want to. So you've been on so many different. You've been on the Billy Block Show. You were on Nashville's WSIX local only radio show. You were also nominated for Nashville Independent Music Award for Best Female Country Artist. This is all back in 2012. Now you've also opened for Little Big Town, the Commodores, Rick Vito of Fleetwood Mac, and I cannot say Steve's name of Journey.
Yeah, and actually this past September, I actually got to open for Restless Heart as well. One of those really throwback cornerstone country bands that kind of got everything kicked off. So that was a really cool experience. We opened for them in Arkansas, and the crowd was awesome. It was like 5,000 people, which was probably the biggest crowd I've played for yet. So
Wow.
that was really cool.
That is, and Restless, I've got their songs. They're amazing. They're amazing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now after you opened for them, that's when you released Up in Lights music video. As a fan incentive for your incredible social media growth over the year, because you've grown so much since the last time we talked.
Yeah.
And then,
Um,
go ahead.
no. I was just agreeing. I was hoping to kind of give back to the people who are kind of pushing my accounts and trying to build me. And yeah, we ended up filming Up in Lights, and just as kind of a thank you to everybody.
Yeah, and it was okay, so it was the help of Van Twango crowdfunding campaign.
So Band Swingo, I started actually right after that, and I used that to actually film my newest music video called, or for my Flame single. So we released that the beginning of this month, January, and that was kind of my kickoff for 2019.
That is well, awesome. Okay, awesome. I've had so many artists come to me and ask me what kind of um, platform they should use to raise money for their albums, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not an artist. So is the Band Twango crowdfunding campaign like the way to go? Just so I can let them know.
Yeah, I loved working with them. I kind of just developed a working relationship with the guy who founded it, and he's based in Nashville. I like it because it's very personal, and you can call them up or text him, and ask for adjustments in the campaign, or if there's something that goes wrong, they get on it right away, and that's what I really like about it. And I also like, I know my first album, All the Good Songs, I actually did with a Kickstarter campaign. And Kickstarter was good, and I ended up reaching my goal, but I like the flexibility that Bandswingo offers, and just kind of being able to adjust the amount if you need to, adjust the timeline if you need to, and get all the funds even if you don't meet 100% of your goal.
Well, that's awesome. Okay. Well, I'm good to know. Good to know. Now, the album or the EP, I keep calling it albums. How can you tell how old I am? The EP, Up in Lights, which was released in May of 2017, it kind of talks about your journey of the self-discovery that's come with navigating the music business as a rising pop country artist since you moved to Nashville. Um, and I love that people that who are songwriters and singers write about their experiences, because anything you go through somebody else has gone through and people can relate.
Yeah, and I feel like honesty is the best policy in songwriting. You get people who connect with it if they feel like they can share in your story in some aspect. And so Up in Lights was cool because I not only took kind of aspects of my own story, but also peers of mine and friends of mine who are also trying to make it in the entertainment business. And it was really interesting to kind of see what things we all have in common as we're pursuing this.
Awesome. And you're also, I mean, in 2018, you were mentioned as an artist to watch. And I mean, yeah, you're definitely an artist to watch. I can't wait to see you start walking across like the CMAs and the AMAs. And I mean, that'll be amazing. And I might be coming to Nashville because I've been asked to by the Kickma Awards
Oh,
thing.
yay.
So if
Well,
I,
we'll have to stop by for coffee.
yeah,
Hang out.
definitely, definitely. If I get there, if I get there. Okay, so because you've been doing this for a while, Melanie, and I mean, you are like soaring. If there was any advice that you could give another artist that's kind of like starting out in the industry, just based on what you've gone through, what do you think you would tell them?
I think my advice would be to know who you are and what your values are and what you stand for, and stick to that. I think even just as we were talking about Up in Lights, it's so easy to be influenced by the entertainment industry and the pressures that both the higher ups put on you, that your peers put on you, and just knowing who you are, and what you stand for and what you're willing to compromise. Um, in order to get to where you want to go is just probably the best advice that I could give somebody just starting out.
And that's great advice. That is amazing advice. And I mean, you're poised to make some incredible music this year, and I can't wait. Please send me all your songs so I can add them to my station. Now, what song? We're obviously going to hear Flame. And like I said, it was nominated for my little contest thing that I had. Well, it wasn't even a
Thank
contest.
you.
Yeah. I don't like calling it a contest because everybody's equally, amazing. So it was just kind of like, your fans saying, I love you and I love your song. So that's what it was for me anyway.
That's
And
awesome.
they loved your song. So do I. I absolutely, absolutely love it. I mean, I love your voice. I mean, we talked about that the first time I interviewed you, so that has not changed. Now, you can purchase your music pretty much anywhere online where people purchase music, and also your website. And I'm going to spell it out for everybody. It's MELANIMERINEY.com, MelanieMeriney.com. And they can find out more about you there and purchase your music from there as well, right?
Yes, I've got links to everything. I've got links to all my socials, my YouTube channel, and I'm actually releasing a new single in a couple weeks, so that'll be up there too as
Ooh,
well.
awesome. Okay, send that one to me. I'm gonna just keep,
Yeah,
please,
definitely.
please.
It's coming out February 8th.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I'll be looking forward to that. And Melanie, as always, anytime you want to come back on the show, you know you're welcome. And like I said, I can't wait for all your new music this year. And I wish you the best of luck. And thank you so much for coming back on the show.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me. It's great to be back.
Yes, definitely. And everybody, thank you so much for joining me on Allie's Attic Show. Keep checking my YouTube channel because you never know what kind of surprises you're going to find in Allie's Attic. Everyone have a fantastic day and weekend.
When you let the years come in between a perfect broken love and the people we've become, space and time are supposed to make it easy. I imagined it a million times, how I'd feel if you showed up. Wonder if you know how much you standing here both lights me up and kills me. You ask me how I've been, we small talk and fake it. I hope you can't hear my voice shaking. You got your new life, boy, you wear it so nice, just like you got it all together, carrying yourself better than a leave it all behind suitcase. And I'm still carrying a flame. I'm searching every movement for the smallest little sign. I can't tell what's on your mind. Is there any part of you that can't forget me? And I know you must be seeing someone too, but I can't ask. It feels like no time has passed. It's stupid how something so small could wreck me. You ask me how I've been, we small talk and fake it. I hope you can't hear my heart breaking. You got your new life, boy, you wear it so nice, just like you got it all together, carrying yourself better than a leave it all behind suitcase. And I'm still carrying flame. You got your new life, and I got mine. Seems like you got it all together, carrying yourself better than a leave it all behind suitcase. But if you ever wonder, like I still wonder, gonna put it out there just in case. I'm still carrying a flame. Yeah, I'm still carrying a flame.